Get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend of 4 years.
It is obvious that privacy is no longer respected. It is now a thing of the past.
My boyfriend was very private, and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me. I'm very extroverted. I love talking and having fun, and I'm done pretending to be someone that I'm not.
And we are in a generation where people have an unrealistic and sometimes troubling relationship with social media that we need to talk about it urgently. Welcome to my channel. Enjoy the video and do not forget to subscribe.
In that sentence, it doesn't feel real. This has been one of the hardest decisions, and it's definitely going to be one of the hardest videos I ever make. I'm scared. I'm heartbroken. I'm confused. But I know it's time. I know it's past time. And I just hope someday he's able to see that this really was in both of our best interests. I've always known this day would come. I just never really knew when I would actually have the courage to do it. And today is that day.
With the rise of social media and just technology as a whole, I personally do not think it's a wrong thing for somebody to aspire to be an influencer. But we have to put these things in the right context. Being an influencer and wanting to be an influencer doesn't mean that you replace the reality of the world and real life relationships that you can build with people with online numbers that want to live their life through you.
He's right, you know.
And if care is not taken by putting in the right steps and precautions, one can lose your mind thinking that the people that you're talking to, who you don't really know and don't really know you, actually care about you and want what's best for you. But everybody's reading that perspective or reading these videos and the things that people place on the internet through their own limited perspective, knowing that what they want is who they want you to be.
You're nothing but another victim.
Now, with this whole get ready with me content, it was meant to be used as a way to connect with your viewer when it comes to taking you to behind the scenes of somebody's actual life and what the average person actually goes through. But it has gone too far and it needs to be stopped.
I was so in love. Really thought, this is it. I'm never gonna have to date again. Like, I found my person, found my soulmate. This is the one I'm gonna marry. But as we all know, things change. And that's our situation. I was outgrowing the version of myself that existed in that relationship. It was honestly like so difficult.
Get ready with me to go return my ex-boyfriend's stuff. We broke up a while ago and I kind of just held on to his stuff for whatever reason, but I'm sick of having his stuff laying around. I need him to see me with the most snatched nose ever. You already know I'm using my YSL bronzer.
Get ready with me 1 week post breakup. It's been 1 week since me and my boyfriend of 3 years broke up. I smile when I'm feeling awkward, so I haven't posted in almost 2 weeks. Just have obviously not been in the best mental space to post, but also there's been horrible atrocities happening in the Middle East.
We've broken up and it's actually for all this time, but it's okay because it's my birthday and we're gonna be outside. We're not outside, just outside for this one particular guy. Also, this breakup happened a while ago. I'm making a video late and there was no specific reason. It was just, y'all were right the entire time. I don't want to hear the comments being we told you from the beginning, but I have no hate against him. I think he's a good person. I just needed more and I didn't want to have to ask for it.
When it comes to social media and relationships, it is always safe to never take your relationships to social media for comfort, for attention, for validation, even for critiques. Because at the end of the day, people like to be in places where they feel like they belong and where they feel they're accepted. Miserable people like to be with miserable people, generally speaking. Only few people like to be in a situation where the people around them are doing better than them, because that would force them to do a lot of internal work that they don't want to have to go through for themselves.
It is a curse.
Today is get ready with me to break up with my boyfriend. Tomorrow is get ready with me to go fight somebody that I don't like. The next day is get ready with me to have sex with my partner or with my fling.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
I don't know why I said that, but pause.
Did you hear that shit? Did you hear that shit?
At what point do we then realize that it's getting too far and we need to peel back a little bit and respect the privacy of other people? Because sometimes we do things not because it's good for us. Sometimes we do things out of respect for our partner, our family, our loved ones. There's some things that some people should never do in public, not because they don't care about it, but it's because the people around them will be highly affected by the things that they put out. And sure, nobody may know who this boyfriend is, but I'm sure if you're a close friend or you're in close proximity with this lady, you know who the man is, and that can really be a detrimental effect on his life, especially if it's somebody that has a type of mindset that's not equipped for things like this.
I know some people might be wondering, like, why are you making a video about this whole thing? I need this for my coping process, all right? My boyfriend was very private, and he kind of wanted me also to be private, which just isn't me. And I also know I am most definitely not the only person out there who's going through a situation like this and holding on to something that is slowly killing them. Don't cry now, you've done so good. I'll keep you guys posted. Wish me luck. It's gonna be really difficult. So I just did the thing. I can't believe I did the thing. That was the hardest goodbye I've ever had to do. I've been bawling for the last 3 hours, so I'm kind of just like numb. We literally hugged for the last 3 hours.
And this is why I say that being antisocial or an introvert cannot overcome human companionship. Family, friends are genuinely needed to go through rough times and to enjoy the happy times as well. And this is if you have the right people around you. But this is where we have to then get into the reality that to find the right people, sometimes you will come across some people that will hurt you. And that's normal because life has its ups and downs. Life has its happy and down moments. Life has all types of things that people have to offer. Wait for a second. I gotta ask a question. Have y'all subscribed to this channel yet? I know you are enjoying this video, so make sure you subscribe so we can fly. Back to the video. And if you choose to be in your bubble and just relate with the internet world, you will realize that you might even be more lonely or lonelier than you've ever been. Human beings are not built to do life by themselves. And I do not care how many people claim to love you online. I do not care how many people take your words seriously. It will never replace real life human interaction because that's the people that know you and see you for who you are. Now, this is the good part about this.
Literally the last 4 years I spent with him flashed through my head, and I just completely lost it. I still do think that this is for the best for the both of us, but that doesn't make it hurt any less. I loved that man. I don't think the emotions have hit. They probably will on my drive home, because I'm about to turn on some Noah Khan, some sad music. He took it so well. The way that he handled it made it even harder to like follow through and do. There was a point when I was like, do I want this? But like I have been telling myself that I want this. I could not go back now. I need peace. I need clarity. And I think this is the start of a very exciting new chapter where I find myself, begin my healing process. It's going to be a lot of emotions, lots of pain, lots of sadness, but I feel like this might just be the start of something very beautiful.
If you can end the relationship after 4 years, it tells you that you are stronger than you think. You can actually be somebody that overcomes obstacles and makes sure that your life is better today than it was yesterday, and it will be better tomorrow. Ending a relationship of 4 years is not easy because I'm sure that in both your lifetimes, or probably one-sided, there was a point where you will probably consider building a life with this person. And trust me, life is long. So when that whole dream or that whole mindset has been cut short, now, even though this girl knew that she shouldn't have been in this relationship 2 years ago, it still doesn't change the fact that to end the relationship is hard. And the people that can do hard things are built to overcome tough situations, because overcoming tough situations will put you in a better outcome compared to everybody else that chooses to stay in a situation that doesn't benefit them. Because there's one thing that we do not talk about, which is there's also a delayed gratification when it comes to making friends. If you want to be friendly and meet the right people, you're going to come across some douchebags that will want to hurt you. And that's part of being a human being and just going through the affairs of this world. You will go through people that will break your heart. And this does not only apply to relationships between a man and a woman, it applies to friendships, it applies to family. And if you get better, you realize that you will learn how to discern or to decipher who is good for you, who loves you for who you are, not for what you are and what you can give them, but they will love you because of the impact that they can have in your life to make your life better. And sometimes the best friendships come with people that have gone through the worst sides of human beings but still chose to do the hard thing but the right decision to keep making friends. And sometimes that's how people meet their lifelong friends that they've had their entire life. The first comment says, "You're doing him a massive favor. We do not know what's going on behind the scenes, and it will be insensitive to think that all because she breaks up with somebody, it means that he was never the problem." Next comment says, "It's okay to keep some parts of your life private." Again, this is all I've been saying. People have an unhealthy relationship with social media to the point that they don't have any people in their life to share this with privately, that the only way they can get this part of companionship that they desperately need from other human beings is to bring it to social media, because they know that they have their followings and their following will always support them even if they're making the terrible or wrong decision. This next comment talks about how it's kind of disrespectful to put your business out there before telling him. And the content creator talks about how it can be fair. So it seems that she has an idea that what she's doing may not be the best, but unfortunately, I don't think she has the best people around her to really give her that empathy that she requires in this situation. Let me know your opinions in the comment section. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and share.